India is one of the youngest nations in the world with regard to percentage of youth population to total population. Indian youth is a heterogeneous group with wide differences in social, cultural, and ethnic backgrounds. India is a society which still searches its roots and tradition while living with modernity. This creates a conflict of values among the younger generation. Even though we have a great population dividend, we are not in position to make use of it due to various social, economic, and geographic constraints. Risk behavior among youth such as drinking, drug abuse, and extremism are on the rise in our country. Among these, alcoholism is the major threat to growing generations in the country. Alcohol consumption has been steadily increasing in developing countries like India and decreasing in developed countries since the 1980s. The pattern of drinking to intoxication is more prevalent in developing countries, indicating higher levels of risk due to drinking. 62.5 million alcohol users estimated in India. India's alcoholic beverage market, comprising beer, wine, and spirits, which is clocking annual growth rates of 30%, will cross 19,000 million liters by 2015 from the current level of 6,700 million liters. Due to its large population, India has been identified as the potentially third largest market for alcoholic beverages in the world, which has attracted the attention of multinational liquor companies. People drink at an earlier age than previously. The mean age of initiation of alcohol use has decreased from 23.36 years in 1950 to 1960 to 19.45 years in 1980 to 1990 and 16 years in 2000 to 2010. Studies revealed that each year students spend rupees 3,500 to rupees 4,500 on alcohol, more than they spend on soft drinks, tea, milk, juice, coffee, movie tickets, or books combined. Data shows that 45% of 12th grade students in metropolitan cities consume alcohol excessively at least 5 to 6 times in a month. Its results indicate an almost 100% increase in teenage drinking in the last 10 years. In Bangalore, which is considered as the pub capital of India, pub and bar owners reveal that on weekdays, teenagers spend anywhere between rupees 300 to rupees 800 on alcohol, while on weekends they spend around rupees 2,500 to rupees 3,000. In fact, many pubs in the city have their happy hour timings from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m., keeping in mind the timings of the college-going kids. The high turnout of teenagers across pubs in city is primarily due to the lack of any other form of entertainment that the city has to offer. Kerala spends more on liquor than rice. Keralites spending so much on liquor as the state government has made the state-run Beverages Corporation the biggest money spinner on New Year's Eve. Beverages Corporation notched up alcohol sales worth rupees 32 crores and liquor sales touched rupees 235 crore in a single week during the Onam festival last year. Why youth attracted towards alcohol? Young people drink for the same reasons as their parents and other adults. It's the party atmosphere alcohol can bring. It gives you confidence to meet new people. It loosens your boundaries a little bit so you feel less restricted. Family history of substance abuse, poor parent-child relationships, inadequate parent-child communication, conduct disorders, rebelliousness, depression, anxiety, positive attitudes about alcohol, stress, and poor coping skills are also some of the factors that lead the youth taking to alcohol. Advertising alcoholic beverages is banned in India as per the cable television network regulation, whereas most of the private channels still broadcast proxy alcohol advertisements. One of the most laughable and pretentious acts of alcohol regulation in India is the current ban on alcohol advertisements, while allowing alcohol manufacturers to advise low-selling, almost hypothetical products like bottled water, soda, and music CDs that have the same name as their alcoholic beverage. Youth are at the center of an exploding digital culture. They are connected to the new media in 24/7, and the spirit industry is seeing this as a new green pasture for them. Video sharing services such as YouTube have also become popular with alcohol marketers and consumers alike. A Smirnoff video promoting its alcoholic iced tea went viral and had 6 lakhs hits in just 10 days. This shows the severity of the issue. Also popular with alcohol marketers are small mobile devices such as cell phones, which are always with you and where people can track your every move.
God's own country is in a state of inebriation. If this newly released alcohol map of India is to be believed, it claims that the Malayali drinks the most liquor per capita in this entire country. Maybe not exactly breaking news, but bet you didn't know this. Kerala also tops the list of road accidents in the country, and the report makes no hesitation in linking the two. All of it in the well-meaning booklet released by the Health Minister.
Alcohol Atlas of India was released on 29th April 2008 by Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, and said that alcohol has become one of the gravest public health issues. Alcohol is not just a health problem, it is a social and a public health problem. The government will start consultation with states soon to formulate a full-fledged alcohol policy, which will look at ways to increase taxation in a way to cut down alcohol use, limit the number of liquor shops, and increase de-addiction sites. Under the 11th 5-year plan, there was separate allocation for anti-alcohol advocacy. The revenue generated from the industry is less than the revenue loss due to alcohol-related health problems. Society bears a considerable economic burden connected to massive social harms resulting from alcohol use, including alcohol-related crime and disorder, domestic violence, neglect of family, child abuse, accidents, loss of productivity, and poverty. In the 12th plan, Government of India is planning to impose sin tax for alcohol and cigarettes. The effects of alcoholism, which are physical, psychological, and economic, can cause many problems that affect youth life in all aspects. Alcohol alters your brain, muscles, digestion process, and other disorders that affect your health. It also can cause depression or changes in youth behavior that result in problems with family, friends, and with youth. Besides, it will leave youth in poverty because it costs a lot. Finally, I invite youth to think about it and ask you why drink it. What is needed of the government is to have a smart regulation of alcohol that will add to revenue, ensure quality of alcohol, development of alcohol policy that addresses issues related to alcohol taxation, restrictions on production, number of sales outlets and hours of operation, as well as ensuring stricter implementation of rules on age restrictions, drinking and driving laws, and advertising. Capacity building of various stakeholders to carry out prevention and intervention activities with the participation of various stakeholders including the government, non-government, and the community-based organizations. Education and information dissemination to create a high degree of public awareness and generate support for activities that will dissuade harmful alcohol use practices. Research to highlight costs of alcohol use, monitor consumption trends, and generate data for advocacy efforts to build political commitment and community support to reduce harmful impact of alcohol. What is needed of people is to be informed of the beneficial and harmful effects of alcohol and spread information on the ills of alcoholism without making it the forbidden fruit.